Hi, and welcome to Kindergarten Transition. My name is Kelly Kemp. I'm the occupational therapist at South Allegheny School District. Tonight I wanted to show you a few activities to improve your child's fine motor and visual motor skills to help prepare them for kindergarten. We're going to start off with practicing our shapes. You can use a chalkboard, a dry erase board. I have a picture frame, an 8x10 picture frame. I like using a picture frame because it's vertical and it gets the child's wrist extension where you want it to be. And in order to make our letters with diagonal lines, you first have to be able to make a triangle. So if you can practice all their basic shapes, you can do them first and have them trace them. You want them to make all their basic shapes before we move on to learning our letters. In school, sometimes they wear a sock on their non-dominant hand and they use it as an eraser. After shapes, to improve some other fine motor skills, I have half of a paper plate with different colors on it. And then I have matching paper clips from the dollar store. So you want them to find the paper clip that matches the color. And this is going to be a lot harder than it looks because they have to manipulate that paper clip in their fingers to figure out how it goes on that paper plate, line it up, and push it down. And then I want them to pull them off one by one also. Okay, so you have a paper plate, different colors with paper clips. If they struggle with the small paper clips, start out with the large silver ones first. Another activity that's wonderful for fine motor and for that pincer grasp are clothespins. You can put the alphabet on your clothespins. I put the initials of my name on the clothespins. And you want to give them a marking of where you'd like them to place them. So they're going to put these fingers to sleep. They're going to use their pointer finger and their thumb. They're going to pick up the clothespin and they're going to put it right on that paper plate, just like that. Okay? They come in 3 different sizes, paper clips too, large, medium, and small. So you could grade the activity. For a good visual motor activity, you can get a 5x7 index card. You can put initials, you can put shapes, designs, and you want to get different size buttons. You want them to pick up, you want them to pick up their button, and you want them to pick it up off a table like this. You don't want them to rake anything off of a table. So they're going to pick up their buttons and they're going to put them right in the shape or design or letter, whatever it is you've made for them on the index card. Lacing cards, index card and a shoestring. Wonderful activity for the kids. Eye-hand coordination and fine motor. All those crayons that you always throw away, please don't throw them away. You want your crayons, you want one crayon to be broken into about 4 small pieces, because then they have to use only these fingers to hold that itsy-bitsy crayon. They can't hold it any other way. So save your broken crayons. Popsicle sticks. All different colored popsicle sticks. A wonderful stacking visual motor coordination activity. You want them to straight them in a nice, tall, straight column. You can make a pattern first and have them copy your pattern and work on sequencing of the colors as well. Popsicle sticks. And who doesn't like a little bubble wrap? I can't resist it. So you can make a circle or a square or an initial and have them pop the bubbles on the lines that you give them. Tongs. Tongs are wonderful. These are from the dollar store, but I also made one with 2 popsicle sticks, a pom-pom in the middle, and then a rubber band just holding them together. You can put some beads any size you want, or you could even use like a cotton ball or a pom-pom, if that would be easier. And you want, again, these fingers are going to go to sleep, and you want them to hold one finger on the top, one on the bottom, and they're going to pick up the beads with the tongs. Okay? Popsicle sticks. Tweezers would work very well as well. Bottle caps. Water bottle. I put all of the alphabet, uppercase and lowercase, on the water bottle tops. You can do this many different ways. You can do sorting of colors. You could do alphabetical order. You can do matching uppercase and lowercase. You can do spelling their name. And you can also just turn them over upside down and have them make a letter that way also. So kind of hard to see on a white table, I'm sorry, but bottle caps. And they just have the stickers from the dollar store that you usually use for a garage sale. All the letters of the alphabet, uppercase and lowercase. Cutting. Cutting's always a big thing for little kids coming into kindergarten. Little hands, little paper. I like something with stability, either an index card or I'm a big fan of the paint strips. So you want 2 thumbs up. First thumb in their non-dominant hand is going to be on top of whatever they're cutting, and your other thumb is going to go in the top of their scissors. And with the paint strips, the work's already done for me with the white lines. So you're going to have them cut right on the white lines, all different colors, and then once they're cut, you can glue them and make a mosaic towel kind of pretty picture. So, cutting. Also for cutting, I like straws. If you put little marks with a marker along your straw, the kids can snip, especially when they're first learning the straw in little pieces. And then they can take those little pieces and string them on a string and make a necklace. Play-Doh is another wonderful thing for cutting. Have them roll it out into a nice long snake, put little marks in it, and have them snip away at that snake. The little pieces, you want them to roll with both hands together and make little meatballs, little balls. Wonderful bilateral hand activity. And a colander. Who would have thought? Pipe cleaners. You want your child to put a pipe cleaner in one side of the colander and then directly across into a hole in the opposite side of the colander. Okay, they can fill the whole thing up. This is just a large gallon baggie. I made a design on it. I was working on vertical lines with this one. I have a white marble. This is just hair gel too, by the way. And I have a white marble in here, and I just have the kids push the white marble right on the black line that I made for them because I was working on diagonal lines. Stay right on the line. Make sure you use your duct tape at the top. And last but not least, don't forget about all those old-fashioned games like Light Bright. Light Bright's always a favorite. It's a wonderful activity in so many different ways for your child. I like Perfection and Operation. Again, that has like the tongs for the pincer grasp. Mr. Potato Head is a wonderful activity for them for so many different reasons. I've attached a few additional resources at the end of this in-service. If you have any questions, please email me at kemp@southallegheny.org. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to meeting you in the fall. Good night.
Hi, boys and girls. My name is Mrs. Keron. I'm a kindergarten teacher here at the South Allegheny Elementary School. We're also very excited to see you when you come to kindergarten in just a few short months. Today, I'm going to talk to you about Heggerty, and let's take a look up here at the board. Heggerty is a phonemic awareness program that focuses on 8 phonemic awareness skills that we're going to practice and 2 additional activities to develop letter sounds and letter recognition and language awareness. This is a program that we're going to do every day, boys and girls, and it's going to last about 10 to 12 minutes, and it's going to help us learn our letters, it's going to help us learn our sounds, and all these different skills that we need to learn how to read. The first one we're going to do today is a rhyming skill, and what we're going to do is I'm going to say two words, and you're just going to repeat the words. So I'm going to say them first. When I put my hand out, I would like you to repeat the words. Okay? Here we go. Hop, mop. Hop, mop. Ran, fan. Ran, fan. Wet, jet. Wet, jet. Mad, dad. Mad, dad. Mouse, house. Mouse, house. Yum, gum. Yum, gum. Red, bed. Red, bed. Go, no. Go, no. And the last one, fake, snake. Fake, snake. Very good. Did you hear the rhyming part of those words? Very good, boys and girls. The next skill we're going to do is called onset fluency. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say the word. You're going to repeat the word and tell me the sound you hear at the beginning of the word. Let's do a practice. The first word is funny. Repeat the word, please. Funny. And what sound do we hear at the beginning of funny? We hear f. Very good. The next word, jump. Repeat it, please. And what sound do we hear at the beginning of jump? We hear j. Very good. The next word is fall. Repeat it, please. And what sound do we hear at the beginning of fall? If you said f, you are correct. The next word is quick. Repeat it, please. What sound do you hear at the beginning of quick? If you said qu, you are correct. Great job. The next word, gum. Repeat it, please. What sound do you hear at the beginning of gum? If you said g, you are correct. Last word, seat. Repeat it, please. And what sound did you hear at the beginning of seat? If you said s, you are correct. Great job. The next thing, boys and girls, we're going to do, we're going to blend some words together. So I'm going to say two words. I'm going to put a pause in between the two words, and then you're going to put those two words together and tell me what the whole word is. So let's do a practice one. Inside. When we put that together, the word is inside. Very good. The next one, outside. Put it together. Outside. Pancake. Pancake. Rainbow. Rainbow. Birthday. Birthday. Cardboard. Cardboard. Fireman. Fireman. Last one. Teapot. Teapot. Excellent work. The next one we're going to do is isolating the final sound of the word. That means the ending sound in the word, the sound you hear last. Let's practice one. The word is life. What we're going to do, boys and girls, is we're going to take our arm and we're going to put it across our body, and we're going to say the sounds for the beginning and middle. And when we get to that ending sound, we're going to punch it up. So let's try it. The word is life. Ready? Life. And what sound did we punch up? We punched up on the sound f. Very good. Let's do another one. Job. Ready? Get your arm. Here we go. Job. What sound did we punch up? B. Very good. Head. Head. What sound did we punch up? D. Very good. The next word, bug. Bug. What sound did we punch up? G. Very good. Page. Ready? Page. What sound? J was at the end of the word. And the last one, yes. Yes. What sound? We punched up the sound S. Very good. Great job. The next part, boys and girls, is segmenting words. So what we're going to do this time is I'm going to give you the whole word, and then we're going to break it up into two parts. This is opposite of what we did 2 skills ago. So if I gave you the word inside, If we would break that up into two parts, we would say inside. Okay, can you do it with me? Get your hands ready. The word is cowboy. Let's break it up into two parts. Cowboy. Very good. Flashlight. Flashlight. Playground. Playground. Snowball. Snowball. Toothpaste. Toothpaste. Weekend. Weekend. Last one. Raincoat. Raincoat. Very good job. The next skill we're going to do is adding words. So I'm going to say a word, boys and girls, and we're going to add something to the end of the word to make it a bigger word. So let's practice one. If we have the word snow and I add ball at the end, we put it together and the word is snowball. Very good. Let's try another one. These all have to deal with snow. Since we're in the season of winter right now, that's appropriate. So we have snow, add suit. What's our word? Snowsuit. Snow, add ball. Our word is snowball. Snow, add flake. Our word is snowflake. Snow, add man. Our word is snowman. Very good, boys and girls. Our next skill, we're going to delete some words. So I'm going to say a word. We're going to take a part of that word away, and you have to tell me what part was left. What part did I not take away? So the word is anyway. If I take the part any off of that word, what was left? Let me show you that again. Anyway, take away any, what's left? Way is left. Very good. Let's try another one. Headache. If we take away head, what's left? Ache is left. Very good. The next one, headphones. Take away head, what's left? Phones is left. Headlight. Take away head, what's left? Light is left. And the last one, headband. Take away head, what's left? Band. Very good, boys and girls. All right, we're getting close to the end here. Now we're going to be doing some substituting of words. So I'm going to say a word. We're going to change a part of the word to another part and make a brand new word. So let me show you. If we have the word anyone, if we change one to thing, what's our new word? Let me show you that again. Anyone, change one to thing, and we have the word anything. Very good. This goes a little bit harder, but I know you'll get it. Next one, anyhow. Change how to one, and our word is anyone. Very good. Our next word is anyone. Change one to thing, and our word is anything. Very good. Anything, change thing to where, and our word is anywhere. Anywhere, change where to way, and our word is anyway. Last one. Anyway, change way to how, and our word is anyhow. Very good job, boys and girls. And the last part is a language awareness part. So this part's going to be very easy for you. I'm going to say a sentence. You're going to say it together. And then we're going to clap how many words in that sentence. Let's try one. The sentence says, I love school. Can you repeat that for me? Now let's clap for each word that we say. Ready? I love school. How many times did we clap? If you said 3 times, you are correct. I love school has 3 words in that sentence. Very good. The next one, school is fun. Can you repeat that for me? Let's clap it. School is fun. How many times did we clap that time? If you said 3 again, you are correct. School is fun has 3 words in that sentence. The next one is a little bit longer. Ready? I raise my hand. Repeat it, please. Let's clap it. I raise my hand. Let's clap that one again. Ready? I raise my hand. How many times did we clap, boys and girls? If you said 4 times, you are correct. I raise my hand has 4 words. Last one. I love to play. Can you repeat it, please? Let's clap it. I love to play. Let's do that again. I love to play. How many words in that sentence? If you said 4, you are correct. I love to play has 4 words in that sentence. Very good job, boys and girls. That's the end of the lesson. So like I said, each day we're going to be doing that. I have a couple things you can practice at home before you come to kindergarten. You can practice rhyming. You can practice beginning and ending sounds. You can practice adding to words. So if the word was snow and you add suit to it, what's our new word? Snowsuit. Very good. And the last part you can practice at home is deleting words. So if you have the word headache and you take ache away from head, what's left? You have head left. You did a wonderful job today, boys and girls. Keep up the good work and make sure you're practicing at home. We can't wait to meet you.
Hello, future kindergarten students and families. I am Mrs. Cloherty, and I am one of the kindergarten teachers here at South Allegheny Elementary School. Are you excited for kindergarten? Well, I'm excited to be here with you tonight to get you ready for kindergarten. We're going to have some fun. Are you ready? So, do you know what I have here? Take a look at my poster. What do you notice? Did you say that's the alphabet? You are smart. Yes, this is the alphabet. And our alphabet is made up of 26 capital and 26 lowercase letters. So we're going to be talking about how you can become super future kindergarten students and learn all of your letters of the alphabet. I bet you might even know an alphabet song that you sing. Or maybe you know some of the letters that are in your name. Maybe you can even say all of the letters in the alphabet. And that is great. Well, parents, the better that your child knows all the letters of the alphabet, the better prepared they will be for kindergarten. We do spend some time in the beginning of kindergarten recognizing and learning each letter. We go pretty quickly. And then we'll get into those sounds and then start putting those letters together to build words. We move pretty quickly. So I really want to emphasize to you today that the more comfortable and the more practice that your child has and can identify all the capital and lowercase letters of the alphabet, that foundation that's set, and if they're coming into kindergarten with that knowledge, it will be a much easier transition for them as we embark into our world of blending those sounds and reading words and sentences. So I hope I can help you today by providing, ready boys and girls, some fun activities that you can do at home to help you get to know all of those letters in our alphabet. So let's get started with some letter recognition activities. I will bring your attention to the envelope, the packet that you received. And inside our letter recognition are lots of good things. I'm kind of old school. I like those hands-on kind of activities that engage our students. So one of the things you will find inside your packet that I hope you'll find very helpful are good old flashcards. Yes, you have a set of capital and lowercase letters. So, boys and girls, how are you with cutting? Maybe you can help mommy or daddy or grandma cut out each of the squares and create some alphabet flashcards. And once those are cut out, we can play some games together. What do you say? So, parents and guardians, having a set of the capital and lowercase letters will provide some really good practice. What can you do with these? Well, you can take these along in the car, and your child can just go through and name those letters. Maybe keep an eye out for signs and things they see where they can identify those letters as well. When you're at home, feel free to use those flashcards in a little game of memory. So if you look here, I have just 6 of our flashcards. For this game, you do not want too many. The whole set of flashcards would be much too many. So I've just taken 3 capital and 3 lowercase letters. So I have 6 cards total. So our game of memory goes like this. Your child can turn over one of the cards, and maybe they can tell you what letter you see. Hey, I see a lowercase c. Then they are going to try to find the capital C that matches or goes along with the lowercase c. Did I get it? No. Do you know what this letter is, boys and girls? Yes, this is our capital B. So our B and our lowercase c don't go together. Remember, those letters, they're kind of like mamas and papas. So we've got the mamas and papas, those are the big letters, and the little babies, those are the lowercase. So let me try again in our game of memory. All right, I'm going to turn over. Ooh, I see a lowercase a. So I know that I'm going to be looking for my capital A. Let's see if I can find it here. Let's try this one. There it is. So I've made a match, haven't I? My capital A and my lowercase a. So you can keep on those cards, and if you get a match, you can try again. So that's just a simple game of memory that you can play using the flashcards. What else might you find fun to do with these? Well, again, my son always enjoyed when I would take our letter cards and I would place one on each step of our house. So on the way upstairs to bed, Joseph had to stop at each step and say what the letter was. You can also do a game of hide and seek, taking a couple of your letter cards. Mom or Dad, Grandma, maybe you can hide them in the living room and your child can play a hide and seek game with them and try to find the letters and, of course, tell you what the letter is that they found. What else do we have in our packet that you received of letter recognition? You will also find some popsicle sticks and our popsicle letters. Boys and girls, many of our letters of the alphabet are made with just lines, straight lines that go down or across. So, straight lines that look a lot like our popsicle sticks. Can you make some letters of the alphabet using your popsicle sticks? Families, go ahead and tell your child a letter that is on our popsicle list here. Johnny, can you make me a letter A? So using the popsicle sticks, you can form that letter. I think that looks like our capital A. What do you think, boys and girls? What about a letter E or a letter T or capital I? So not all of the letters can we use our popsicle sticks for, but the ones you can are on your popsicle letter sheet. So have fun building some alphabet letters with your popsicle sticks. A few other things that I wasn't able to include in our packet today, but you may have these things at home that also make some letter recognition activities pretty fun. My daughter Sarah loved when I would just sprinkle a little bit of our dried Jell-O onto a tray or a plate, and then using her finger, drawing the letters in the Jell-O. Or if you have some sand or even salt, not that we would want to eat that salt, but anything is a tactile sensory experience where they're getting practice making and forming those letters. So that's a fun way to practice as well. Maybe you could borrow some of Daddy's shaving cream and spreading a little of the shaving cream onto a paper plate or a little tray, and then using your fingers to make those letters in the shaving cream. So I bet, boys and girls, you can sing an alphabet song. You probably know this one. Do you want to try singing it along with me?
I bet you can sing your ABCs.
I bet you
for
can.
it.
Let's go for it.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Tell me what you think of me.
I think you're amazing, and I can't wait to meet all of you.
I think you're very special.
Yes, I do.
A special friend to me. So let's all learn our letters.
Yes.
By singing A to Z.
Try it with me.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Tell me what you think of me.
Well, kindergarten, I think you are amazing. So that's certainly a fun song to sing along to. And maybe you'd like to sing them or hum that song of the ABCs. You enjoy listening to stories? Well, I've got one of my favorites. It's called Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, and it's a fun alphabet story. So in this next segment, you will get to hear the story Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. Isn't that fun to say? Enjoy the story, boys and girls.
Or books read aloud. Chicka Chicka Boom Boom by Bill Martin Jr. and John Archambault, and illustrated by Lois Ellert. A told B, and B told C, I'll meet you at the top of the coconut tree. Whee! Said D to E, F, G, I'll beat you to the top of the coconut tree. Chicka chicka boom boom, will there be enough room? Here comes H up the coconut tree. And I and J and tag along K, all on their way up the coconut tree. Chicka chicka boom boom, will there be enough room? Look who's coming, LMNOP. And QRS and TUV. Still more W and XYZ. The whole alphabet up the, oh no! Chicka chicka boom boom! Skit scat scoodle doot, flip flop flee. Everybody running to the coconut tree. Mamas and papas and uncles and aunts hug their little dears, then dust their pants. Help us up, cried ABC. Pick next from the pile up skinny D and stubbed toe E and patched up F. Then comes G, all out of breath. H is tangled up with I. J and K are about to cry. L is knotted like a tie. M is looped. N is stooped. O is twisted alley-oop. Skit-scat, skoodle-doot, flip-flop, flee. Look who's coming! It's Black-Eyed P, QRS, and Loose-Tooth T. Then UVW, wiggle-jiggle free. Last to come, XYZ. And the sun goes down on the coconut tree. But, chicka chicka boom boom, look, there's a full moon. A is out of bed, and this is what he said. Dare, double dare, you can't catch me. I'll beat you to the top of the coconut tree. Chicka chicka boom boom.
So I had told you about some hands-on activities you can do with our flashcards and our popsicle sticks to help you get to know those letters. But there's a plethora of digital activities, things we might find online that can help you get to know your alphabet and your letters, capital and lowercase. So, included in the packet, families, is a list of our digital resources. You can also access everything that's on here through our transition slide with the teacher's pictures on it. So just click on my picture and you'll be directed to all of these fun activities that I hope your child will check out. So what's included here? Well, there is the story, our Chicka Chicka Boom Boom story. I hope you enjoyed that one. And we have, of course, that Sunday alphabet song. Mr. Jack Hartman is a favorite amongst our kindergarten teachers. He does a lot of songs and movements about our learning. So included here are two songs. Mr. Jack Hartman has a capital formation song, a capital letter formation. So boys and girls, if you like to get moving and dancing around, you can make the letters with Mr. Jack Hartman as you sing and dance along with him. He has a video for capital letters and also for lowercase, and they are fun. Also included is a wonderful website. It is called Starfall. And I wanted to explore and show you a little more in detail about this wonderful free website that your child may enjoy exploring. So in the next video segment, I will demonstrate and show you and tell you a little bit more about Starfall. I have included a list of digital resources in your packet, and one of the websites that I have listed is a very engaging and fun one that I think our future kindergartner may enjoy. It is Starfall. It's starfall.com, and this is the home screen when you first log in, and this is a free website, and there's so many fun and engaging activities. So when you and your child have time to explore, you'll want to come over to the kindergarten side, and I'll just click right there. And you can see this plethora of activities and books and things about shapes and songs. Everything is here for you to try and explore. But the one thing that I would encourage you to use and get familiar with are, of course, the ABCs, as we are talking about letter recognition. So when I click on those ABCs, here is the entire alphabet that comes up. And then with each letter, there's a little engaging game and some practice with the letter and seeing it and things that begin with the letter. So I just clicked on J. Let's take a look at what happens.
J. J.
And wherever it sparkles, like those stars, we're going to click on that. So here's some sparkles up here. Just click on that.
Jet. J. J. Jump. J. J.
Jelly beans.
J.
Drag the puzzle pieces to make a word.
So at the end, often each letter will include maybe a little game or a little song that your child may enjoy completing. And again, this can be used on a computer or a tablet or iPad.
J. Jump.
Jump, frog, jump.
J.
All right, so that's just one quick example of some of the very fun activities that are waiting for you to try at starfall.com.
Hi boys and girls, and welcome to kindergarten. Welcome to the South Allegheny Elementary Kindergarten Transition Program. I'm glad you're here. I bet you are anxiously awaiting to start kindergarten next year, and we can't wait to have you. My name is Mrs. White. I am one of the kindergarten teachers here at South Allegheny Elementary. I've been teaching over 20 years. I have 2 children of my own. I have a 20-year-old in college getting ready to be a teacher himself, and I have a daughter who's a junior in high school. Boys and girls and parents, I know you are so excited to come to kindergarten next year. So tonight, and anytime you'd like to replay this video, you could practice all of the skills we are presenting to get ready for kindergarten. So are you ready to have some fun? Let's get started with a story called 10 Black Dots. 10 Black Dots by Donald Cruz. What can you do with 10 black dots? 1 dot can make a sun or a moon when day is done. 2 dots can make the eyes of a fox or the eyes of keys that open locks. 3 dots can make a snowman's face or beads for stringing lace. 4 dots can make seeds from which flowers grow or the knobs on a radio. 5 dots can make buttons on a coat or the portholes of a boat. 6 dots can make marbles that you hold. Half are new, the rest are old. 7 dots can make the spots on a snake or stones turned up by a garden rake. 8 dots can make the wheels of a train carrying freight through sun and rain. 9 dots can make toy soldiers standing in rank or the pennies in your piggy bank. 10 dots can make balloons stuck in a tree. Shake the branch and set them free. Count them, are there really 10? Now we can begin again counting dots from 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, boys and girls, let's move on to counting to 10. I'm going to teach you how to count to 10. Our first slide is the number 1. Boys and girls, take a look at that bug jar. Inside that bug jar is the number 1. I'm pointing to it right here. This is the number 1. And this is a 10 frame. And inside the 10 frame, I'm going to place one counter for the number 1. When I want to show you the number 1 with my finger, I'm going to put one finger up, just like this. Now, boys and girls, count with me. Let's put one bug in the jar. And there we are. We have one bug inside the counting jar. All right. What number comes next, kindergarten? You're right. It's the number 2. This is the number 2. Inside the 10 frame, for the number 2, we are going to put 2 dots. 1, 2. When we make the number 2 with our fingers, we are going to hold up 2 fingers. 1, 2. Count with me, and let's put the bugs into the bug jar. Are you ready? 1, 2. Nice work. Let's move on. What's the next number? Yes, it's the number 3. Inside the 10 frame, we're going to add 3 counters. 1, 2, 3. When we show 3 fingers, we are holding up the number 3. Let's see if you can count with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. How many bugs are in the counting jar now? 3. Nice work. Let's move on to the number 4. Boys and girls, tonight, this is the number 4. Inside our 10 frame are 4 counters. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when we are going to make the number 4, we're going to hold up 4 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's count 4 bugs and place them inside the counting jar. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have 4 bugs in the counting jar. Do you know what number is coming next? It is. It's 5. And you can hold up your one hand with all your fingers out to show the number 5. Inside the 10 frame, there are 5 counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a full first row in the 10 frame. Let's put 5 bugs inside the counting jar. Ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 bugs in the counting jar. What number is next? It's the number 6. And boys and girls, we will need 2 hands to make the number 6. It's 5 and 1 more. That makes the number 6. Inside our 10 frame, we have 6 counters. And let's count 6 bugs to add to the counting jar. Are you ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 bugs in the counting jar. Oh, we're now on to the number 7. Boys and girls, to hold up the number 7, you have your 5 and 2 more to make the number 7. Inside the 10 frame is 5 at the top and 2 at the bottom to make the number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you count with me to add the bugs to the bug jar? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice work. Let's go on to number 8. Boys and girls, this is the number 8. And to make the number 8 with your hands, you will need 5 fingers up on one hand and 3 on the other to make the number 8. Now in our 10 frame, we have 8 counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we are going to now put some bugs into the bug jar. How many, boys and girls? Yes, 8. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, oops, excuse me, and 8. We have 8 bugs in the counting jar. Let's move on. number 9. Oh, boys and girls, to make that number 9, you have your whole hand ready with all of your fingers up for 5 and 4 more to make the number 9. Inside the 10 frame are 9 counters. Look at that 10 frame carefully. It looks like we only have one more counter to make the next number. Do you know what number that is? I bet you do. Let's count the bugs and put 9 bugs in the counting jar. Count with me. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. We're on to the last number, the number 10. We're going to count to number 10 today. Boys and girls, this is the number 10. And to make the number 10, you are going to have 2 hands with all of your fingers up to make 5 and 5, and 5 and 5 makes 10. Boys and girls, take a look at our 10 frame. We have 10 counters in our 10 frame, and it is completely filled. When you see a 10 frame completely filled, you have 10. Let's count some bugs and put them in our bug jar. Are you ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Can you count to 10 with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. All right, boys and girls. Now, tonight, if you have some of your packet at home that you have picked up with the materials for this math lesson, you can play along. But if not, that's okay, because boys and girls, I'm going to show you a few games that are inside your math envelope, counting and numbers. So boys and girls, we have the first game. This is number flashcards. There are numbers on some of them and pictures on others. Boys and girls, you can play this game with your parents or older brothers and sisters. They could flash you the cards and you could say the numbers. What number is this? 2. What number is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. You're right. That's one way that you could use these cards. Or another way would be to play memory. Turning these cards over, and then you are going to pick 2 cards. So you pick this one and this one. Oops, it's upside down. Do you have a match? No, we don't have a match. We have the number 2 and 1, 2, 3 stars. That's not a match. So I'm going to turn them over and I'm going to pick 2 more. I found the number 3. Do you remember where the 3 stars are? Yes. You have a match and you can collect it and go on and play the next game. So boys and girls, you could use these flashcards for flashcards to learn your numbers or the memory game. All right, the next game we're going to play is a roll and collect game. I'm going to slide it up here so you can see the whole thing. Inside your packet is also a dice. You're going to roll the dice, and Mrs. White has rolled the number 3. 1, 2, 3. You have a bear inside your packet as well, and you can move to the number 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, what number is that? Do you know what number that is? 5. Yes. Also in your packet are squares or tiles. Now, I need you to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles on that square. Okay? Then you're going to move. You're going to roll. All right, you're going to go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, boys and girls, what number is that? Yes, that's the number 0. You're right. There would be no bugs in our bug jar, right? If we had the number 0. You're right. So boys and girls, am I going to add any tiles to this square? No, I'm not. Nice job. All right, that's another game that's in your packet. And then there's another game inside your packet. inside your packet are cards like this. These have numbers on them. That's the number 7. These have fingers on them, and you can count 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there is also cards that have a domino on them. And how many is this, boys and girls? Yes, 1. Boys and girls, you're going to put all of your cards in a pile, and you're going to flip them over, and you have got the number 7. When you have the number 7, you're going to find the number 7 worksheet in your packet, and you are going to trace that number 7. So you're going to take a pencil or a pen or a dry erase marker if you have one, and you put this in a clear file folder. You can do it over and over again. And this is the number 7. So now when you turn it over, this would be the number 4. And you would look for the number 4, and this one happens to have school buses on it. You're going to trace the number 4. Every time you turn over a card, you're going to trace a new number. All right, boys and girls, let's go on to another game. All right, our next game is Play-Doh mats. Boys and girls, this is the number 1 and 2. And I hope you have some Play-Doh at home, but if you don't, Mrs. White included a Play-Doh recipe for you inside Mrs. White's links. To make the number 1, I'm going to use some Play-Doh. I'm going to make the number 1, and I'm going to place it on my number. How many little circles will Mrs. White put? So boys and girls, I've also included all of the numbers 1 through 10 for your Play-Doh mats. Okay, so we just did numbers 1 and 2. You have all of the numbers in your Play-Doh mats for you to do with your Play-Doh. Boys and girls, and remember, if you don't have Play-Doh at home, I've included in Mrs. White's links the Play-Doh recipe. All right, so let's move on to our next activity. It's a bingo game, and there are 4 different bingo cards for you to use. So you can play with 4 other members of your family. Boys and girls, you are going to either use our number cards that you have, our number flashcards in your number packet, in your packet for counting, so that you can turn them over and say, 8. Do I have an 8? It sure looks like I do, boys and girls. I have the number 8. So I will put the number 8 down. Let's see. 9. Do I have a 9, guys? Well, you're right. I don't have the number 9, but let's take a look at these dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9. So I am going to put a counter on the number 9. All right, let's see. 10. Oh, well, look up here. Do I have the number 10 anywhere? Oh, I don't see the number 10. But any of the pictures or dots 10? Let's look at this card, kindergarten, here at the corner. It sure looks like there are 10 hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we would put a counter on the number 10. I know you guys know how to play bingo. So that's included in your packet as well. So just to review, there's our number cards again. What is inside this brown envelope that you're going to get that says numbers and counting on the label, you are going to get your roll and collect board with your dice. You're going to get the number cards that have the numbers in 10 frames, the numbers in fingers counting, the numbers in numbers themselves, or the numbers in dominoes that you can play with, along with the numbers to write 1 through 10. You're going to get your number match game that is these number cards that we have right here. Now, I'm sorry, I was not able to cut them out for you, but your parents will be able to help cut them out for you in order for you to play. And boys and girls, inside your packet is also a early math workbook for you to complete. So boys and girls, you have a set of manipulatives with a dice, some counter towels, and a counter bear to do some of our math projects as well. And also, I'm going to show you the links that we have created for you to use in math with a few math songs and games for you to play. Boys and girls, this is our kindergarten link page. So if you click on Mrs. White and you see this link right here, this will show you all the links that I've created for you to go and visit. Some are songs and some are games. Let's look at some of the games I have right now. Here's one. It's Curious George and the Bug Catcher game.
George is collecting bugs. Do you think there are more blue bugs or more yellow bugs? Click one of the buttons to make your guess.
Well, boys and girls, we have to pick. Do you think there are more yellow bugs or blue bugs? Look over here. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow, and I only see 1 blue. I think you're right. I think there are more yellow. Let's see.
You guessed that there are more yellow bugs. Let's catch the bugs so that we can find out.
Ready?
Move George back and forth until
And there
all
you-
the bugs are caught.
There you got them.
Let's see. You're right. There are more yellow bugs.
Way to
Now,
go,
let's
guys.
set the
Nice
bugs
job.
free. Terrific. Click the green.
All right, let's try to learn our number song next. So I'm going to move us up here and we're going to do our number song. Are you ready to do it with Mrs. White?
Let's learn numbers 0 to 10. Learn how they look and how to write them, my friends. Let's learn our numbers 0 to 10. Even learn how to spell them again and again. This is number 0. This is number 0. This is number 0, and you write it like this. Circle left and round you go. Come back home, it's number 0.
Circle left
and
round you go.
Come back home, it's number
0.
C-E-R-O, number 0. C-E.
All right, guys. So that is our lesson for today. Inside this packet, you are going to get lots of fun activities to do to help you learn your numbers and counting. I hope you had a wonderful day and a wonderful evening with us here in Kindergarten Transition. Can't wait to see you in kindergarten next year. Have fun!
Hi families, I'm Mr. Yaksik. You can call me Mr. Y. I am doing the reading comprehension portion of the transitions. I'm just going to be talking about something called an interactive read aloud. Reading stories is probably something you already share with your families. I just wanted to put a little bit of an extra twist on the stories is all, just to boost their comprehension skills at a young age. All that it is while you read these stories that already are engaging to your kiddos, I just stop at certain times and ask questions to get the kids thinking about maybe who the main characters are, where the story is taking place, talking about the setting, and maybe how characters are feeling. Very simple questions to just get kiddos to start to think about okay, the important things of stories, even maybe a little bit of sequencing activities, like, well, what happened first in this story? What happened second? Or tell me a little bit about your favorite story. So I'm going to be sharing with you some of my personal favorite, the stories that the students really seem to like over the years. I'm going to do a couple of those. I'm going to share with you an app. The app is called Hoopla. I really love this app, especially whenever everything was shut down and I couldn't get into the building to have access to some of my stories. Hoopla is an app that just lets you get into your public library system and you can borrow books electronically. It's absolutely wonderful. So we'll do one of those read-alouds from the Hoopla app too, and then I'll give you some links, just a few of other cool stories that you can get access to, just videos of on YouTube and things like that. All right. Thanks.